Starting, sir.
It has started. I am on the laptop now.
Okay.
Just opening up the rest of the necessary files that we will need. Just opening that. Yeah. Just 1 minute. I don't know, all of a sudden it has become slow for no reason. Yeah, slowly opening up. Have to give it today itself. Well, let's start, but now.
Okay.
Is there any introduction for the day?
Yes, sir, welcome to the second day session. I'm also welcoming all my teacher colleagues to today's session. And in this session, sir is going to discuss a role of a teacher in quality enhancement through best practices.
Yeah, very true.
Sir, I request you to start the session, sir.
Thank you so much. Afternoon to all of you. I'm extremely sorry to keep all of you waiting. The technology at times can be very funny. Let's start for the day. I'm going to talk on best practices and the role of teachers in best practices. And this is one area where we need to be with the organization. And unless we know our organization better, we cannot understand what a best practice is. Most of the times when I visit an organization or when I talk to the organization, they tell me we don't know what is our best practice. It's very common that a college writes one best practice in this year and the other one in the next year, and the third one in the third year. I always give an example. If one is writing one best practice in the first year, in the second year, it would be like, saying that we plant a tree in this particular pit every year. We plant a tree in this particular pit every year. Will that ever be a best practice? You may say we are doing Vana Mahotsav by planting a tree. But if it is going to die, what is the use? So therefore, best practices are something that go on for a long period of time, at least 3 years. Best practices are something which keep on adding up constantly. Let's look into what are best practices. Just 1 minute. If you look at the definition of a best practice generally consists of a technique or a method or a process. It delivers an outcome with minimal problems, and it is extremely effective. We may use it for a benchmark or we may not use it in benchmarking processes. Today, let us look into what is a best practice. Let us look into what the definition has to say for best practice. Sorry, just 1 minute. Just 1 minute. Yeah. Let us look into this very basic definition of a best practice. Just 1 minute. I hope it runs. What is the problem today? Okay, it's okay. So, well, a best practice is
Postpone to Monday.
Good afternoon to all. Due to some technical issues sir is facing today, so today's session is postponed to tomorrow. And the tomorrow session is postponed to Saturday. Sorry for the inconvenience, ma'am. Thank you for joining today's session.